What's good, y'all? What's going on with you? Get vibing, 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 vibing. With who? With Reeves. Yeah. Want to see a magic trick? Want to see a magic trick? I know you want to see a magic trick. Ta-da! How did I do it? Glasses. Out of nowhere. Must be magic. Okay, that was corny, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm chilling. I'm vibing. I'm happy. Boom. And you know what? I'll say this. I know I noticed about being happy. There's people out there, I may have said it before, but I'll say it again, who are happy haters. They're happy haters. They hate your happiness. They hate anyone's happiness. Just go around smiling around the wrong person. And it senses them. They're incensed. The fuck you smiling for? Life is horrible. You going around smiling. What you smiling for? Why you smiling? What's there to smile at? What's there to be happy for? Because they're miserable. They are miserable, but bad for them. But don't let them dictate your mood. Like, I can't feel happy now because this must feel miserable. And yeah, I can't. They feel miserable. And I can't be happy. I gotta pretend to be furious or depressed. And if it's someone you hang around, that's even worse. That energy is contagious. They'll try to bring you down to their level because misery loves company. Like, oh, get your happy ass out of here. They might just stop messing with you. Like you're bringing them down by you being so up. Oh, every time I turn around, this mug is happy. I'm not saying that anything's wrong being happy. I'm not saying to be an a-hole and just lord your happiness over them. Like a little kid when they get something and someone else doesn't, they're like, "Ooh, look what I got! Look what I got! Wish you had it, but you don't." I'm not saying be like that. That's jerky. Some people are like that. You're like, too bad you don't have it. Like, why would you do that to somebody? Yeah, and then try to act like innocent. Oh, people don't like because they're just jealous. No, they don't like you because you're an asshole. That's why, because you're a jerk. That's why you're a jerk. You're a jerk. They're not hating. They don't like you because you're wrong. It's one thing is you don't have to tone down your greatness, but sit there and show off like, oh, I have this. Too bad you don't. I have you don't. Nah, 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 nah. Then when people ain't messing with you, you want to play the victim. Ah, man, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. It's kind of weird, but like I said, it's happy haters. You gotta be happy anyway. And shoot, some people are happy for different reasons. Some people are happy just to be alive. You know, and that's something some people can't understand. If you're a person that's only happy when everything is great, everything's amazing, you can't understand someone who's at the basic level, or maybe even beneath the basic level that still has a smile on their face, still happy. Someone that's happy to be alive, like happy to be alive. You got bills. How you happy to be alive with bills? What you what you sniffing on that got you happy? What pills did you pop that made you happy? Like it's weird. Like I still be happy. Most people aren't rich, and and you best believe most people aren't wealthy. That's like rich on steroids. So most people aren't that. So you mean you gotta be at least upper middle class to have a smile on your face? Don't think I'm a hypocrite, y'all, because I know I don't smile normally. I just don't. I smile on the inside. That's when it counts. That's where it counts. Because there's people out there who smile on the outside, on the inside they're crying. So that smile on the outside, that's just being performative. But I mean, if a legitimate smile, and people can tell that's a legitimate smile. They feel it. There's people who hate that, but you can't let, like I said, can't let that determine how you feel about your life. You know, because if they felt they could be happy too, they'd be happy too. They just don't really know how or think they can. So rather than figure it out, they rather just say, you know what? Fuck you. F you. You know what I mean? F you with your life loving ass. Forget you. Who cares about you? So that's what it is. I've seen it. It's sad, but true. True. Some people say you gotta keep the good things under your hat. Sometimes you do, you know, for those people uh who try to step to you over the good things you have, you know, try to ruin it, try to destroy you, try to do you harm, you know. I understand why they say that. There's people out there who try to sabotage. You don't even have to put it all in their face. They can just notice you doing good and they have an issue, but that's on them. All I gotta say is be careful, watch your back. Yeah, you know, you don't gotta be show off, but you don't have to hide everything. Everything is everyone's business, but you don't have to hide everything either. You know, life is a balance. You know, you can do things to a certain degree, and it's cool. Uh, you know what? I'm about to have a rant alert. Rant alert. Rant alert. Rant alert. I keep saying it. I need to get the rant alert freaking alarms. I need to get that back. You know, I need to get that. Okay, I said like did that. I think I did that like twice. No, I did that more than twice, but I need to get those back. That rant alert sound effects. I feel naked without it. If I'm gonna do a rant alert, I need the click, have that sound effect going on through it. You know, I got to. I got to. Next episode, next time I do a rant alert, I have to have the alarm sound. Because other than that, it's just dry. It's just dry. Dry as an old leftover turkey sandwich without mayonnaise on the bread. Just dry. It's almost Popeye's chicken, the biscuit dry. Popeye's biscuit dry without the drink. That's dry. You know, that's dry. You know. But you ready for the rant alert? Rant alert. Rant alert. Rant alert. Rant alert. You know what? Forget this. Hold on. I'll be right back. You hear that? Yes. That's a rant alert. Rant alert. Rant alert. Rant alert. All right. Rant alert. Thank you. I needed that sound. My rant alert is when people step to you with a story about how someone else did them wrong. So wrong. It was disrespectful. They was downright ignorant. Then you find out, guess what? Not so fast. They was wrong. They was in the wrong. But come to you with a story about how the other person did them so bad and so messed up. Then you find out they were the villains all along. They just going along flipping the story to make it seem like the other person's the villain when they're the victim. They're the victim and the hero. They are the straight up villain. Trying to recontextualize what happened to make it seem like, oh no, I'm the poor little victim. Like, nah, you caused all that stuff. You made everything extra. And sit there like, that. You're gonna step to me and try to get me involved in the shenanigans just for you to be wrong. And then you're gonna have me in the mix taking up for you when you was dead wrong. You was dead wrong. And trying to get me to roll with it. Like, yeah, take up on your side when you did wrong by the other person. That gets on my nerve. That's crazy. That's wild. I'm sorry, that's wild. There's no way to say that's cool, that's acceptable. That's beyond wild. But there's people that do that anyway. You feel me? I'm not cool with that. Uh, sometimes you got, if you're gonna black out, you gotta learn to chill. I've learned to chill, to be on chill mode. I gotta learn to balance. Sometimes you gotta wild out though. Sometimes you have to take it there, and sometimes you gotta fall back. Sometimes you gotta address it in a more classy, educated manner. Sometimes people don't respect that. You gotta address it in other ways, but another and sometimes you just gotta chill, let it work yourself out. So as I always say, it's about knowing what to do at the right time, knowing knowing how to do the right thing at the right time. That helps you out a lot. That's a skill in life. That's a talent. Knowing to do that's a skill and a talent to know how to do the right thing at the right time, to make the right move at the right time. You could do the right thing at the wrong time and be jacked up behind it. Like, damn, that's normally the right thing to do, just not in this instance. And you're like, damn, what's the right thing to do? Just not the right time. Having people who have great timing, very successful. They have the right time. You gotta know when to place put place your bet, put your card down. You gotta know when to be patient. You know, sometimes we rush into things and we want it now. We want it now. It's not meant for us now. It's meant for us later. Maybe we're cooking. We're like the dish. Certain dishes. You need to take your time with. You gotta let it marinate. Certain joints you're not just gonna have it done 15 minutes later. You know, you might have to prepare that dish. You might have to start preparing it the day before, the night before, and then you start having. Then you'll have it like the next day. So maybe this requires more patience. That happens sometimes. And that's a note to self too. Just know when to move, when to groove. That's something I'm working on. But I want to talk about the benefits of learning new things. The benefits of learning new things. Let me tell you, they say every day you should learn something new, and that's true. Uh, I'm teaching myself how to do lyric videos and trying to prove on my visualizer videos. So I can put something together, visualize a video for the music video. That's when you have the pictures behind it and it's like moving and kind of is dope. And so there's people out there who do visualize videos where it's like this is really almost like a music video. It might be people running or a car chasing or car chase scene going repeated. Is stuff going on. It's dope. And that plays with the music. So it's not It's a music video, but it's not in the traditional sense, but it's dope. I've been working on a few of those, you know. Yeah, I'll get it. I didn't like how that turned out. But I also did a lyric video available on YouTube for it hit different. You know, the lyric video is just the way it sounds. It's a video that shows the lyrics of the song from the chorus to the bars, you know. So that way, if you like the song, you can read along with it, perform along with it, and see what I'm saying. You know, maybe you missed a word or two. Or who knows? Maybe you have it all on point. But yeah, that's something I taught myself to do too, because it's something I needed to do. And I've don't get me wrong, I've flirted with it, experimented with it, but you know, I knew it required lots of patience. It required lots of patience and concentration, as you have to make sure you're putting all the lyrics down right. Make sure you're writing them right. Make sure you put it at the right time. Gotta make sure, like the timing, back to the time, make sure the timing is right. So you're not off. Make sure when the word pop up, it's at when the lyrics right pop up, it's at the same time as the vocals. You know, have to make sure that's all hitting when it's supposed to hit. You know, what benefits of learning new things? You know, I say one of the things is happiness. You'll be happy to learn something new. You excited to learn something new. It's beneficial to learn something new too. I mean, you might learn something that can help bring more money into your life, or it can learn something that can help you mentally, it can help you spiritually. You might learn something that can change your life on a spiritual level. You learn something that can change your life as far as your health goes, as far as your mental health, can help you out mentally, can help you out physically, you know, can learn some things that can help you out as far as your physical health is concerned. This is great. You learn something that can help you out as far as your spirituality, your mental health, physical health, all those things, financial. Might find out something that can help you out in the financial terms too. You may learn something that can help you out financially. Right? Have a new skill, and that new skill may lead you to a new passion. You know, you may be passionate about that new thing you learned, and you may be able to flip that into a new career. You know, and that benefits you. That's gonna make you happy that you doing something that you're passionate about and you're skilled at. You know, you may change your direction of your life by learning a new thing, or you might meet new people that you vibe with that bring something new into your life that you didn't know that you didn't. I'm gonna keep that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep that. I just messed up, but it may bring something new into your life that wasn't previously there. That's good. It's beneficial to learn new things. You know, keeps your mind sharp. You should always keep your mind sharp. The mind is like a knife. It's like a blade. You don't want it to go dull. You know, you want it to stay sharp. You need it to stay sharp. So learn something new. Keeps you on point. It's beautiful, baby. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, baby. It's beautiful. Gotta learn something new. You know, like when my boy Shy, he was on the show like last month, and he basically said uh, the same thing. You should learn something new every day. He said his uncles and his father would be on him like, you have to learn something new every day. What did you learn today? They'd be on his head. Like he had to say what he learned. He couldn't say I didn't learn anything. Nah, that was the flying. You have to learn something. So that's cool. You expand as a person. Your horizons expand when you learn something. When you learn something new. Other than that, you just stay in that same little box. And there's been times where I had little lulls and I didn't learn enough new information. I didn't learn new things at that point in time, and it messed me up. Yeah. Then it's like, damn, I gotta expand. I gotta learn new things. I gotta have new experiences. I have to challenge myself. And it's good trying to challenge myself more. And that's real. And another thing I want to talk about is not giving up. People always say you shouldn't give up. But for the people who don't give up, you can leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. Why don't you give up? Some people don't give up because they just have a natural, I'll say a natural, I'm sorry, not national, but a natural inner toughness, that inner fortitude just mm, gets them through whatever. And some people had to build that fortitude up over time. It's cool as long as you're getting through it. And some people have a really good support system that's on their head. Like, you ain't giving up. We're not giving up on you, and you're not giving up on you. Some people don't have that and they still won't give up. They're like that for themselves. Some people can't even call it. They don't know why they don't give up. They just know they don't. And some people's religions, they have religious and spiritual reasons why they don't give up. That's important too. That's part of their foundation. That's why what holds them together and elevates them, and they say, no, I'm not going to give up. I know my Lord has me. I'm going to get through it. It's beautiful right there. You know, there's people out there that say, yeah, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. They got plans. Some people realize, life is full of ups and downs. Well, I mean, they realize life is full of ups and downs, and they may be going through a down period. That doesn't mean they won't be up again. Just means they down for right now, and you just have to hold on while it get rough, and they'll get right. They'll get right again. They'll get back right, and it'll be good. It'll be lit again. But you have to be grateful. You know, you have to be grateful for what you have before it turns into what you had. I'll say that much. You don't want to be in that position. You know, don't appreciate what you had, but then next thing you know, it turns into what you had. Now you're trying to get that good thing back. You know, don't want that. Not to preach, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You gotta, you gotta realize there's ups and downs. So don't give up. It gets hard, but shoot, you might give up right before things about to turn around for you because you don't know when it's gonna hit, and that boils down to the inner fortitude. It also boils down to timing. We're not always in charge of when things work out for us. You know, things may be delayed for us. It's like going to work. You may head out and you check the reports and that everything's good. Then you get there and you're on the highway, your regular route, and you normally get there 15 minutes. Then all of a sudden something happened. Some action happened. You don't know what happened, but now you're stuck for 45 minutes to an hour straight. And then you get to a point you say, get off the highway a little earlier than you normally would. And try to go another way. Then you get stuck in traffic. There's another accident over there. It happens. And now you're like, oh, sweat. Now you're mad. Understandably so. But that's just an example how you can't always control the route. You're not always going to be able to control the timing of things. Because things will happen that's beyond our control. You can control your reaction, but you can't control everything that happens to you. You can control how you react to it. So that's another thing. And also, sometimes when we putting our heart and soul to, we're doing so much, we don't really realize how much work we're putting in and how dope it is. We don't realize how much we've put in, or should I say, we realize what we've done, but we don't realize how much we've chipped away of what we're working at. You don't see that. There's stuff on the other side, and it's almost done. You just got to do that one more hit, two more hit, and next thing you know, you broke through. You just know all the work that you put through, and the disappointments can add up, and you're like, oh, damn, F this ain't gonna happen. And you might just need one more week. Shoot, you might just need one more day, and you'll be there with it. It happens, you know. And that's how I feel. And yeah, this is gonna be a short episode this week. Sometimes I do the short ones back in the day. I shouldn't say back in the day, but the first when I was first doing the shows, I used to do short episodes. I used to do short episodes. Then I started doing midway episodes. Then I started doing some long ones, but I don't think I'm gonna ever do the ones where it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours long. I can't. I'm like, damn man, I don't have enough patience to do that. I'd walk out of my own podcast. If I had a guest, like, hey, hold it down. I'm about to take a nap. I ain't finna be talking for like 3.5 hours straight. Nah, nah. One episode, nah, I can't. Uh, just being real. I'd be walking in and out. Like, I'm going to the store, catch y'all like, y'all want something? Like, you recording your podcast? Hey, y'all wanted to do a 4-hour episode, man. Like I said, I'm gonna go out. I guess y'all don't want nothing. I'm gonna come back. I'll be back in like 30 minutes or something. Don't say nothing too crazy, please. That would be me. Yes, you gotta be real with yourself. Gotta be honest about who you are, what you do. That's how I am now. If I change later on, that's something different. I don't think I will, as far as that's concerned. I don't want to do no extra long episodes. I don't like watching those when I see those episodes of other podcasts. I watch other podcasts, of course, but if it's extra long, I'm breaking that down like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 25 minutes here, 35 minutes there. I'm not. If it's really interesting, I might do a whole hour. But then I'm not gonna watch all 3.5 hours of it full straight up. That's worse. That's worse than being in the movies. Movies don't last that long. And even in the movies, you gotta get up, you gotta use the bathroom. And then there's messed up movies, you gotta hold it. You gotta oh that I had a water before I went to the movies, then they had the extra large soda, and now it's time to pay the piper, but the movie's getting good, so you just sitting there feel like I'm about to burst while I'm waiting for the movie, and it's especially bad when you're by yourself. When you're with someone, you say, tell me what happened," and you dip out, come back, and get the lowdown of what you missed. When you're by yourself, you're like, shit, I'm just stuck. I mean, shoot, I'm just stuck. You just messed up. But anyway, it is what it is. If you're vibing with Reeves, leave any criticism or critique or a good feeling or anything that goes along with the topics I've addressed today in the comments. Reasons you don't give up. What you feel the benefits of learning new things or new things you recently learned. And or if you had any experiences related to my rant alert, you know, podcast every Friday. Check me out YouTube, Robert with Reeves. Every Friday, look it up. Spotify podcast, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, you know. Apple Podcasts. I said that right? Right. Okay. IG, Robert Reeves _ podcast. Facebook, Vibe with Reeves. All right. And you know, don't forget to go to ReevesNT.com. You know, get to hear the music, get to see the podcast also, get to see the merch, you know, the hoodies, the t-shirts, and all that. And thank you for your time. Stay up, be safe. Stay up, be safe, be blessed. Yeah. Vibin. I'm gonna do that one more time for I go. That felt real good, real old school player. Vibin. Yeah.